Oh, yeah, motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, I'm late, but I'm back. This is your main man, Mr. Can You Dig It, Backwoods Mayor. And I'm back with a couple of night ticks of these motherfucking politics. Hit that motherfucker. Oh, look, America. Donald Trump, out of every motherfucking president in the world, he showed his punk ass up at the Supreme Court thinking he finna get birthright citizenship counsel. They scarred his ass. Now put the handcuffs on him. Lock it.
How does this work? Are you suggesting that when a baby is born, people have to have documents, present documents? Is this happening in the delivery room? How are we determining when or whether a newborn child is a citizen of the United States under your rule?
You say that the purpose of the 14th Amendment was to put all slaves on equal footing, newly freed slaves on equal footing, and so they would be citizens. But that's not textual. So how do you get there?
I get the point. Thinking about, gee, European countries don't have this, or most other countries, many other countries in the world don't have this. Doesn't that? I guess I'm not seeing the relevance as a legal, constitutional, interpretive matter.
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump just wrapped up a disaster-ass motherfucking speech where he made fun of his own motherfucking vice president, J.D. Vance. Same J.D. Vance who made love to a couch, who said he was gay. Now he not gay. Lock his ass.
So we got to do it again, but the White House, including Vice President J.D. Vance, I think J.D. is J.D. here? Where is J.D.? J.D. He's lost weight. He got a little thinner, and I'm looking for a heavy set gentleman, and now I find a perfect looking specimen. He's doing a great job, and he's working on the deal, right? How's that moving? Is it okay? The big deal? You see it happening? So if it doesn't happen, I'm blaming J.D. Vance. If it does happen, I'm taking full credit. No, I think it'll be. I think it has to happen. I think they're desperate.
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump is the first motherfucking president who went to the Supreme Court and signed in the Supreme Court today, thought he was going to intimidate the motherfucking judges on birthright citizenship. He didn't. Kick him in his ass. Put the handcuffs on him. Lock.
And Cody, you have faced a judge in this case before, and he sided with you. Your colleague, Cecilia Wong, will be making the argument on behalf of the ACLU before the Supreme Court tomorrow. Can you give us a preview of what we can expect to hear?
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks so much for having me. That's right. We've been fighting against this executive order since the very first day of the Trump administration, and actually had been planning for this fight for almost a year before that. So we've been honing our legal arguments for a long time. We're ready to go. And what you'll hear tomorrow is, my guess is tough questions on both sides. There's a lot of legal nuance that the justices may be sort of wading through. But ultimately, the question here is, are we going to reject this absolutely bedrock American value that if you're born in this country, you are a citizen, full stop? And that's baked into the Constitution. It's been the rule in this country going all the way back to the founding and even before that to England. And as has already been discussed, it's the rule that the Supreme Court adopted in Wong Kim Ark and has reiterated a number of times since then. So for all those reasons, we're extremely confident that we're going to prevail in this case.
Oh, look, America. At Donald Trump's stupid ass speech today, he got back up there lying. Instead of saying he decimated Iran's nuclear bombs. This the part. It wasn't no bombs, America. Lock his motherfucking.
This follows Donald Trump lying yesterday morning yet again and claiming that he had these productive conversations with Iran, and as a result, the Trump regime would not strike Iran's civilian energy facilities for another 10 days because the conversation was just going so well with all of the right people, and they gave Donald Trump gifts and presents, even though Iran continuously has denied these communications and negotiations. Then Iran came out and said Donald Trump is lying. We're having no such communications. The mediators who Donald Trump is trying to have help him from Pakistan to speak with the Iranian regime, they came out with a statement, these mediators, saying that Iran has not agreed to any deal with the United States, that Iran has not been in communication, nor has Iran requested anything of the United States, especially they haven't requested any type of 10 days of not attacking Iranian civilian infrastructure, which is a war crime. The only thing I think Iran has conveyed is that they want full reparations, America out of all Arab nations, removing all of their Air Force bases, that they want to maintain their ballistic missiles capabilities and control over the Strait of Hormuz, and that the United States has to give firm security guarantees, as well as Israel needs to give firm security guarantees that Iran will never be attacked anymore, and that Iran's proxies, whether it's Hezbollah or Shiite militias in Iraq or elsewhere, will not be attacked by the United States and Israel ever again. That's the only thing that Iran has communicated as a threshold to even agree to negotiate in the first place. What was...
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump disaster-ass speech. He was slurring his motherfucking words. He had low energy. It was incoherent, nonsensical, motherfucking rambling. Put the handcuffs on him. Lock his motherfucker.
He then says he wants to call Hillary Clinton the B word. Let's play it.
50 or 60 points higher. Now, Hillary was smart. She was nasty. Whew, I wouldn't want to go home to her. She was nasty. Remember, she was a nasty person. I was going to use the B word. I said, my wife would not be happy. My wife always says, please don't use foul language.
Donald Trump then brags about passing cognitive exams. Let's play it.
Anyway, but I've taken now 3 cognitive tests. I've aced every single one of them. And these are, this is that big stuff. This is Walter Reed. I've got a whole team of doctors all over the place.
Then Trump talks about there's an obligation to report your health. I mean, what in the world's even going on in North Carolina? Let's play this clip.
But we have I think we have an obligation to, at least report your health. But I will tell you, to me, because of what happened for 4 years, I really think having a cognitive test for presidents to take a cognitive test is very important. I think it's very important. I'm hearing that they say it's, not with Biden. They said it was not constitutional. That was the least of his problems. But I think it's very important that a president or people running for president and vice president take a cognitive test. I mean, I think it's a very important thing. I don't know. They say you shouldn't do that. It's unjust. It's not constitutional. They say all these things, but I do. I really believe that under Trump.
Oh, look, America. Donald Trump said that the fallen soldiers who died in Iran families told him, please, Mr. President, finish the job. America, the family said no such thing. Lock it.